Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. Storm damage video is rolling into our newsroom. We're getting a look from our Cliff Castle chopper, and now people are waking up here seeing just how bad the damage really is. Our Amelia Fabiano is out in Mesa now, speaking to those who are now in cleanup mode.
We're on Juniper Street right now, just in that southwest corner from the intersection of Mesa and McKellips. And it seems like every different street you go on in this neighborhood has a different sort of crazy damage. Some homes are untouched. Others have their roofs missing, like this one here behind me. You can see the front part of that roof is gone. The garage door smashed in. We spoke to a man walking down this street this morning, checking on his neighbors, making sure everyone's okay. He said he lives a few streets north of here, and this home's roof ended up on his street. So some of this debris ending up streets away from where they originated from. I want to take a walk a little bit further down this street here, right before it curves. You'll see this massive tree uprooted in this ditch area, completely toppled over and blocking this street. You should be able to drive through this street. You can't right now, though, because that tree is blocking it. And then across the way, you'll also notice maybe some sort of aluminum siding or roofing went completely through those concrete blocks and knocked them down. So a lot of cleanup happening throughout the day here. We've seen people's cars ruined from some of this debris flying around, and some homes missing roof shingles. It's really been a mess in some of these neighborhoods this morning. We also talked to some folks who were driving through early this morning about what they were seeing and what they experienced last night. Take a listen.
I got a news alert that there was going to be a windstorm in the area, and then about a little bit after that, I heard a bang. I opened my door. I thought it was my trash cans because I had a trash can that was blown over in my doorway, but that wasn't what the sound was. The sound was my tree falling, and it took out my wall. Sometimes they're very intense in Arizona. Sometimes they're very mild, and this one was just intense.
We had to actually stay in Scottsdale because we were like trapped for the dust storm and stuff.
Best advice I have for you today, since you just don't know when people are going to get around to cleaning up some of this debris, is be careful, especially driving around parts of the East Valley like where we are. You just don't know what you're going to come across on these roads. Reporting in Mesa, Amelia Fabiano, ABC15 Arizona.
Now, we are still dealing with extreme heat. On top of it, SRP will be distributing more than 2,000 heat relief kits to local agencies like the Salvation Army and Circle the City. The kits will then be given out to people who need them. They include a backpack, reusable water bottle, cooling towel, and more. And the city of Phoenix is opening its newest shelter space for people experiencing homelessness. They're now open at the Washington Relief Center near 28th Street and Washington. The city teaming up with St. Vincent de Paul and a business called Steel and Spark to convert shipping containers into shelters. The containers can sleep up to 20 people. They'll have private rooms, central air, and solar power. After being missing for nearly 4 years, now found alive in another state, Alicia Navarro, a teenager who disappeared in Glendale, has been located after identifying herself at a police station in Montana and is now back in contact with her family. The community has been following the Alicia Navarro case since the day she went missing. One of them is a close family friend who helped in the search efforts. Kathleen Wynn, for the past 3.5 years, have been filled with never-ending hope. She's feeling thankful this morning that the missing Valley teen has been found alive and safe.
It's the end of a long journey, and I am, it still has not sunk in. It really has not. When you wake up every day and you talk to a mom whose child is missing, it changes you.
There's still a lot to be uncovered about this story, and we still don't know what the teen may have endured over the past few years.
Well, today another very hot day, but we may manage to stay below the record. Good morning, I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. The high 116 in Phoenix, a record today of 118. So it looks like we'll stay just below it by a couple of degrees. There is another chance for storms after that rain finally hit the valley last night. We could see another stray thunderstorm this evening and mainly the southeast valley, but that threat is a little lower today. But those storm chances increase tomorrow and especially this weekend with highs below 110 early next week.
We will have another update for you tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.